morning, guys. So let's talk about our WOD today. Coach Jess here, by the way. So today we are going to work on the single arm overhead squat. Right? It's a very challenging movement, believe it or not. It challenges both shoulder mobility, stability, and strength, as well as the squatting pattern. So because it requires such a great deal of shoulder stability and strength, we're going to focus a lot on that for our warm-up today. So for your warm-up, you'll need your handy broomstick. We're going to do the back squat to Satz press. So for that, come into the squatting position, place your broomstick in that back rack position, squat straight down, press straight up, and stand up. As you're pressing up, make sure that you're keeping that broomstick directly over the center of your head. Now, you have 3 rounds, so for this one, as you move through your rounds, with each round, I want you to get your hands progressively closer together, right? So for your second round, we'll come a little bit closer together. Notice how that's a bit more challenging on the shoulder for mobility. And then if you can, if your mobility allows for it, I want you to try and get your hands very close together. If you have a lot of shoulder stuff going on, if you have a torn rotator cuff, be super careful with that and listen to your body, okay? So 8 of those. From there, Turkish get-ups with an odd object. Now when I say odd object, I want something that is difficult to balance on your fist. Doesn't necessarily have to be a glass of water, but I've got my container of quinoa here. I'm gonna place it on your fist and not on your palm, right? Boom. So for the Turkish get-up, fist, the reason, woohoo, let's try that again. The reason we're doing this is because it challenges you to keep those stabilizers active as you move through your get-up. Boom, and then in reverse, keep your hips up high so you don't drag your foot across the ground, and back down. 4 total, so 2 on each side for that. From there, you've got 20 high knees. So this is how we'll count our reps. Every time your right foot touches the ground, count 1, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet move fast, knees go high. Boom. So after you're done with 3 rounds of that, we're gonna do a little bit more shoulder stretching just to make sure that we're good to go. All right, so grab out your handy chair, 30 seconds of that shoulder stretch. Now, when you're down, as you press your head and chest through your shoulders, I want you to retract and protract your shoulders, just like you're doing a scap push-up, right? So we're here, squeeze, and then bring it back. I don't think you can hear it, but my shoulders, just my whole like T-spine cracked on that one. It's pretty nice. So from there, come up, 10 pass-throughs, and then 5 on each side around the world. Elbows and wrists stay straight as we go around. Bring your hands as close together as you can, and still feel that challenging discomfort through your chest and shoulders. For around the world, it's just 1 at a time, right? So the right one goes back first, the left one comes forward first. 5, and then the left one goes back first, and the right one comes forward first. All right. So now let's talk about those overhead squats. Now, so the lightest weight that I have here is this 26-pound kettlebell. But if you have a dumbbell, I would suggest doing it with a dumbbell. It can be a little bit easier as far as the disbursement of the weight. This is a little bit more challenging just because all the weight from the kettlebell is dispersed onto the back. Creates a lot more stability in your shoulders if you're trying to challenge that. But if you're new to this and feeling a little like you're gonna buckle under the weight, try to use a dumbbell or something that disperses the weight more evenly. Either way, active shoulders, that's what's gonna help you to get full range of motion through your squat. As you lower down, you're gonna notice it starts to get a little bit wonky, right? So keep your shoulders active, come down for your squat, try to get your hips below your knees, pop up, and try to keep your fist on line with your ear the whole time so you're not coming back and forth, all right? So the way that this strength circuit is going to work, it's an EMOM, 10 minutes. So every odd minute, you'll do 8 on your right. Every even minute, you'll do 8 on your left, all right? From there, your WOD today. So I know I wrote on there 200 meter run. So I want you to just pick whatever kind of cardio that you have available to you that you can complete in 1 minute. So it's just 1 minute of cardio, right? So it should be fast. If you're going outside for a run, then you should be going around that block as fast as you can, getting back in there, and then completing your 8-minute AMRAP and then your 7-minute AMRAP. All right. So for the movements that you have, we're going to put those overhead lunges back in there. All right. So 10. That's total, right? So you can switch arms whenever you want. Same thing for your jumping lunge, right? So we're coming into that lunge position. You're going to explode up, bring your opposite knee to your opposite elbow, and then come back down, okay? So that's your jumping lunge. The last one is 9 burpees. Hands come down, feet kick back, lower your body down, raise up from your knees, jump your hands to your feet, and then jump with your hands above your head. All right, check out the rep scheme on that. So you're running 3 times, and then you're doing 2 AMRAPs in between. It's like an AMRAP sandwich. So just want to get everybody who wants to do Murph prepared for that, and so that's the purpose and intent behind this WOD. Finally, at the end, 10-minute plank. You want to accumulate 10 minutes, but every time that you have to come down, we're doing 7 tuck jumps. So tuck jumps right from the squatting position, jump up, knees come up to the elbows. 7 times. All right, kids, have so much fun.